Here we have all the things. Let us start our project. First of all, we will take this box which has a hole here and a hole there. So let me open all the screws of the box. You can open it by using a screwdriver. So the all four are open. You can see that this is open right now, and now inside it I will use a wire. So here is the inserting terminal. There is a hole and there is a hole on the other side as well. So we can use this side or this side according to our requirement. Let us take this clip. This is basically used for making connections of wires, and this is a plastic type of connection, a joint, you can say it a joint. What I can do, I will connect the input of my 220 volt wire with this. So first of all, let us see where is our 220 volt wire. So this is the wire I have purchased from the market. You can see this is the main terminal, and by removing the rubber band you can see this end consists of two wires. What I want to do, I want to connect these two wires with the inserting end of this socket or a joint. So before doing this, first of all, let me use the socket board and paste it here inside it, and after pasting it inside we will connect the terminal from this part. So let us insert the wire first. So before pasting it, I am inserting the wire from these terminals, so it is inside it, and after that I will insert these wires into the two input terminals of this joint. After doing this, I will paste it with the help of glue. So let me use another screwdriver, and I am losing the screws inside it, and then I will fix these two wires. So you can see the wires has been loosed. I will take these two wires and put it inside this block. So taking it and folding it will be a good option. Folding it a little bit to make it strong and rigid. So I have done this, and after folding it I will insert these two ends onto the input terminal. So you can see I am doing the same. This is inserted and this is also inserted, and after inserting these two wires inside this block, what we have to do, we have to just take the screwdriver and tight both of the ends, so it will never come out. So I have tightened both of them, both of the black wires. So you can see and observe that both of the connections are now strong, and these two things. So what we have to do, we have to loose the screw or the nut, these two nuts, because we have to fix it inside this hole. So first we have to remove the nuts. By using our hand we can do it easily, and this is the socket, and these also have the nuts. So I am removing the nuts from this as well. So you can see both the nuts have been removed. Now I will take this and install it in this direction. Okay, and I will take the socket as well and install it in the this direction. You can see there is written L on the top of both, so the orientation should be correct. So these both are inserted perfectly, you can see. And after inserting it, what we have to do, we have to tighten the nuts, so it will not go anywhere and it will remain perfectly on its position. So I am tightening all of the 4 nuts, so it will become perfect. So the all 4 nuts are perfect. You can see it is looking good and beautiful. So the next task and the difficult task is to install it here, but before installing it we have to make the wiring of these connections. Just see these connections and we will consider by ourselves that this is L written and this is some type of brand name written. So we will take this downside as the negative terminal. Okay, so let me write it negative, negative, and on the upper side I will write positive and positive. So the negative in my case, or the negative in my thought, is the black wire, and the positive is the live wire, which is you can see or say the red wire. So for the negative terminal I will use the black wire. So I have cut this small wire, a small piece of black wire in piece. So I will make the connection here, and I will join these two negative, because negative do not have to connect with relay. We will use the relay inside this box as well soon, but now we are going in a very simple way. So let me take this negative wire and connect between them. So it's very easy, not a tough thing. You can take this and put this inside, and after putting this inside you have to take a screwdriver and start moving in clockwise direction. What it will do, it will just keep it tight. So, and for this terminal you will take this wire end and put it inside this hole, and after putting this inside the hole you will start tightening the screw from here. So it's very easy if you practice it a little bit, and you can see the wire is inside and the screw is tightened. So now the terminals remaining are only the positive terminals. You can see the negative I made with the help of markers are now connected. Now it's turn for the positive terminal. So I am taking this side as the positive and this side as the negative. Okay, so let me move forward, and for the positive I will use the red wire. But before going towards the connection of these positive type, I will do one thing, that is the use of relay. So we have used a relay in previous tutorial, and we will paste this relay here, and we will took the wires of relay out from this hole. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to take 3 wires for relay. You can see there are 3 connections of relay. One is the VCC, the second is the ground, and the third is the control pin. So let us put the wires first. So I am taking 3 wires. The one is the red VCC. These are female to female. There are holes on both sides, not a pin. And the second wire I am taking it as a control pin, the third as the ground. So let us move forward. First what we will do, we will put these wires inside these holes. Okay, the hole on the right side. So there are 3 wires. I am putting all of the 3 here, and you have to make the hole, because most of the time there are not two holes present on the board. So these three wires, three are outside and three female connectors are inside. We will connect with these relay pin later on. So let me move forward and let us talk about the connections of this positive and negative terminal. Let us finish the relay part. I will connect this VCC, the red one, to the first pin of the relay. Okay, then I will connect this black, the ground, to the second pin of the relay, and you can see it is written on the relay what is VCC and what is ground. And I will connect this yellow pin with the third pin, which is the ground pin of the relay. So all the three wires are connected, and make sure you have to take these three wires out and fix the relay in such a way that I am fixing here. And you should have to use a glue or a tape or something to fix it here. So you can see the black block is fixed here. We'll make the connections as easy as possible. So you can you already know that the negative terminal is using the black wire, and the positive terminal will use the red wire. So let me start from the negative terminal and I will start doing it. So let me loosen the screw of the negative terminal as I have suggested. This is the negative terminal. I have made it by myself, and let me put the wire inside it and tight it with the help of a screw. So the negative terminal is now fixed, and what we have to do, we have to fix this negative terminal to the negative common. We have made this negative and negative common, and we will insert loosen the screw and make it common with all the negative, because negative terminals have nothing to do with the relay. So you can see I am taking it and putting it inside and making it tighten. So you can see this is very easy. This is the circuit, and this is the positive, still unconnected, the negative terminal, and I can move the wire. That's why I have not pasted it, because of your understanding. The negative terminal is going to the negative part, and all the negatives are common. The things remain is the positive terminal. Where is the positive terminal? You can see this is the positive terminal, which is still left. So let us start working or thinking about the positive terminal. So we will have to connect this unattended path with the positive terminal here. There are two positive terminal here, one is above and the second is here. So what we will do, we will connect the socket directly, but we will not connect this holder directly. So what we will do, we will take this unattended part, the negative terminal, we will take this in such a way that we will lose this screw. Okay, let me do it. I am putting this red wire inside it. Let me loosen the screw more so that you can get the better understanding. So the red wire has been inserted inside, and I will tight it with the help of a screw, so it will not come out easily. Hope it's get tightened. Now I will insert this positive terminal, this red wire, inside this positive terminal. So the positives are done. It is the socket, you can see it is the socket, this one. The positive terminal of the holder is still unconnected, and we will connect it by means of the relay. So let me tight it first, and then we will talk about that part as well. So you can see it is connected, and you can see the connection. The relay is still unattended. You can see there are this is my 220 volt wire coming out, and this wire is going here. Okay, and inside this is the positive terminal, the red wire, and the negative terminal. So start with the negative terminal. You can see this negative terminal is going to all the negative parts, and the small wire is joining both of them. This is the negative coming from here and joining all the negative. But for the positive, you can see this is the red wire, and this red wire is coming and going only into the socket. The thing which is remaining is still this positive terminal of our holder. So this is the question. Now what we have to do with this part. Now for better understanding and easiness of connection, I suggest you to keep the relay out from these holes, and then make the connection and then fit it back again. So this is the relay module, and in this relay module I will use two pins, the two on the left, which consist of the letter O. COM. NO means normally closed. So I will put and take two wires and fit it inside this. So what I will do, I will put first wire here inside this relay module and tight it. The connections are very easy if you got the understanding. And the second wire is this one, and we will put it in the neighborhood. So let me make it in front of you, so you will got the better understanding. So this is getting okay. So what we have done, we have connected two wires with our relay module, and both are connected to the left. This pin, it is written on the board COM. We will take these two ports, insert one positive here and the another positive here. So let me make the connection, and then we will discuss more about it. So using a big screw, let me open this one, loose this one, and insert it. Insert the one wire here, okay, and make it tight. So the connection part is a little bit different or difficult for those who do not have the experience of wiring, but it is very easy if you got the understanding. And the second positive is connected here. So let me tighten the screw of this positive as well. Okay, and after that I think that the connections are perfect. So it is connected, and you can see it again. Here is the negative terminal coming, and I can call it as a positive terminal. The positive terminal is coming directly here, and then to the relay, and to the next pin of relay to the positive of holder. The negative is coming directly to every part. So everything is perfect. Now I have to fix all the things inside, and I want this three wires to come outside, because we will use these three wires with the node MCU. Okay, so let me insert all of them. Yes, the relay is also good. Oh, the wire has come out. So make sure that the connections are so strong that no wire will break during your connections. Okay, so this is the necessary thing we have to keep looking on. So insert it properly inside and tighten the screw very carefully so it will not break or come out. So I think it is perfect now. Let us adjust all the things inside the board. So let me push this. You have to you can use glue or something to make all the things on the right place. Okay, so it's your choice that how you can adjust or fix the board. It is sometime difficult, a little bit of difficulty you can say to fix the things inside it, but you can do it easily if the wires are flexible and they provide you the facility of doing that. So let me press it a little bit so it will not break anything and do all the things perfectly. If you used small or flexible wires, then there will not be such type of issue. You can see it is fixed right now, and I will use these 4 screws to fix it. I have you right now. So the wires of the node MCU are also coming out, and I can use now 4 screws to fix the ends. Okay, so I am hopeful that you will perform the wiring in the same way with proper understanding and without doing any hazardous activity. So and tight the screws. So you have to follow the same way of making connections, and I am hopeful that you will destroy nothing and make all the things perfect. So so the wires are very pushing the box out, but I am hopeful that it will not break anything and it will work perfectly. So I am hopeful that the connections are perfect right now, and we have our circuit and we can connect now anything with it. Now let us move forward.